All right, it is day 62, and I wanted to share with you first thing this morning is 2 weeks ago, I went and bought a belt that was a waist 44. So, belts are a larger, you buy them larger in a waist size than what your actual waist and pant size are. That's the way belts work, right? Uh, so, I could not for the life of me do anything to fit in that belt, and I done that on purpose to try to give an exact uh, some exact data on how that is going in my waist size. So I am happy to announce that that belt, if you can see that, yes, fits around my waist now. So that means I'm probably somewhere between that 44 waist now because the belt's extremely tight and it's only hitting the first hole on the belt. So it is not quite time for me to start wearing it yet or anything like that, but I am trying to get out of the 40 waist sizes in pants. So one of my milestones is to fit in a 38 waist jean, start out at a 38 waist blue jean, and then work my way down from there while I'm also trying to lose this 100 pounds. So just figured I would share the progress of how that belt is going. There's no way I can wear it all day, but at least I can manage getting it into the first hole now. So maybe about 2 or 3 more weeks, I will be wearing the heck out of that belt. Anyway, I'm fixing to get this day started. Y'all stay tuned for that. All right, so it was a day spent on the road today. Back to kind of normal routine. My wife is done with all her infusion and stuff, blood infusion yesterday. Feeling back to normal. We rode around and done some things. She still can't do any lifting or anything, so that means I have to help her out a lot. She can't even sweep the floor at the moment. Until this process is completely over. And it is a process, I'll tell you the truth. But yeah, pretty normal day considering though. We decided we were going to go out to lunch together today, so Subway was out of the question. So I chose an OMAD day, and we run the daughter to her school together, and then we went to a different town so we could have something we ain't had in a while, cause I was feeling like my cheeseburger levels were low. So we went to the Waffle House, and I told them, you better make that a double cheeseburger. So I got the double cheeseburger. And my hash brown levels were also low, so I got the double order of hash browns, with the ham and the onions and the cheese cooked into them, and yeah, so we hadn't had that in a while, since last month, I think. It was good to get back into the Waffle House and get something to eat there. I didn't get my usual chicken melt today. Like I said, my cheeseburgers levels were low, so I had to get that double cheeseburger, to boost them up. Because there's not a worse feeling in the world than a low cheeseburger level. Come on. Yeah, so It was very delicious, very good. I can't tell you how good it was. I mean, get somewhere else in a different town and get something familiar but different at the same time, because, like I said, it's been a while. Uh, I won't be doing any high kicks, eating those double cheeseburgers, I'm sure, but I know someone who can get those high kicks done. My friend David.
Hello, my name is David Brooks. Today is December 4th, 2021, and I am needing to get on a weight loss journey that actually works. So, I used to do martial arts for about 8, 9 years, from 2007 to 2015. A little bit after that, I just kept training on my own a little bit, but I made it to a second degree black belt, and I was an instructor for the city of Tucson. But then my dad had some health problems, and I moved off to the middle of nowhere to be with my parents and help take care of my dad.
David Brooks. Any kin to Garth? I'm just playing. But yeah, I can tell David is rather new to putting himself out there. But with a sigh and a quick pause, he was able to pull it off, wasn't he? Taking that first leap of faith is a big accomplishment in itself. I wouldn't know because because I'm crazy. Putting myself out there in front of others is something that comes as natural to me as oil and gas. Nah, that don't work. But you know what I mean. I can just do it, okay? But we are here to help him along, and we'll talk to you a little bit more about David in a minute. All right. Sorry about that. I got a little interrupted earlier. We had company. My mother and father came to check on the current situation of my wife. They're very concerned about her, and they have been very helpful throughout this healing process that she is continuing to go through. And I don't know what we'd do without them. But back to David. Now, David, as you heard, is a martial arts instructor, and he does videos. Well, he has videos out there on how he does stretching exercises to prepare for those type of workouts, and for him to put himself out there, with his current weight, the guy can really get his leg up in the air. I was very surprised and shocked by this. So apparently, he wants to get back in a physical condition to where he can implement that through his through his videos. Apparently, he loves martial arts, and I think that is your niche for sure. So he also does beginner training for your white belt, which I think is the first rank. Correct me if I'm wrong. That you achieve when you are learning to basically do the martial arts itself. But yeah, and like the rest of us, he also is trying to do intermittent fasting, and he has up and down days. That's something I know a lot about, brother. Uh, Before I started at the first of this year, I've never put the videos out, but I do have videos of where I started doing what I'm doing now, and I was having success. But I would fail, and the reason I would fail is because I didn't have my eating window adjusted correctly. What would wind up going on is that I would spend a lot of days, when my wife had long days at work, and I was able to quit eating around 2 p.m. I really liked that window back then, and there would be some days where we picked my daughter up at her school at 4:30 in the afternoon, p.m. And there would be some days where she wouldn't have an afternoon client, and she would ride with me, and we'd wind up getting something to eat outside of my window, and it messed with my head. I mean, it really messed with my head bad, and I can almost bet and guarantee that's what you're going through. But I'm here to save the day. So what I did was what I finally wound up doing, and I should have done it a lot sooner than I did, but we wouldn't be here together today had I have done that. But what I did was I moved my eating window up a little later in the morning from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And that seemed to correct all my problems, because then, no matter what time it was, I noticed we would eat before we picked up my daughter at 4:30. So most of the time, even though I keep that window at 5 p.m., I am done eating by 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And the good thing about intermittent fasting is your window can be adjusted later than that or earlier than that. As long as you have an 8-hour window in place, you are good to go. Now, the true success of it for me, and I have the entire month of January set up in a playlist, and I have been slacking, but I need to put the entire month of February into a playlist so people can review my video catalog through the entire month if they do so desire to choose to. So that is some advice I have for you, my friend, and we are building a little support group here to help one another along the way. That's what it's really all about, is the weight loss, and you have a lot to offer people out there with your martial arts skill training. That is your strength for sure. In fact, Tiff, one of the people that I did last week, she was my first real subscriber and real commenter, and I know she does a lot of training videos as well, or she's done some training videos. Like you, she is just starting out and getting used to it all. But kickboxing and those type of training exercises I've seen her do, and trust me, I wouldn't want to go toe to toe with either of you, to be honest with you. Y'all got something in common. But we all have intermittent fasting in common, and that's what our goal is to lose weight, because we know it's 90% diet and the rest is exercise. So how you choose to live your intermittent fasting lifestyle is up to you. I'm not sure the foods you consume, but I am on that. I tend to stick to that canned food. I like all kinds. But no matter what diet you're doing, keto, paleo, whatever, it all works. But everything's amplified through intermittent fasting, no matter what you're trying. to achieve. And the way I do it is I, 2 meals a day. Most of the time, sometimes I'll eat a piece of birthday cake and some cookies or something, and I usually try to count that as one of the 2 meals. And then there's a lot of days I will just do one meal. Like today, I only done the one meal, and then there's other times, where 2 meals is the ticket for me. I think once or twice I even done put in a third meal, but not very often. Basically, get your eating window in order first. I do the 16:8, and there's other windows that you can do, but the 16:8 seems to work the best for me, and I like the hours between 9 to 5. That really fits my schedule very well. I'm sure you can adjust your window, and I guarantee you do that around your family. Like if your wife likes eating at a certain time, like mine did, that was a problem for me because once I'd go outside that window, it messed with my head so bad. And there's been a time or two throughout the past couple months that I've been doing this that I've actually had to go outside the window, but not very often now. I'm pretty strict about that. But there's been a case for a time or two where I've had to do that, and I just basically, when that happens, try to put 16 hours of distance in between the last time I eat and the next time I eat, and then try to still close my window out. Because there's a lot of days I close that window out way before 5 o'clock and actually eat way later than 9 a.m. And after you get that window adjusted, it's just smooth sailing from there. I'm telling you what. Within the first 2 weeks, your appetite outside of that window is gone. I mean, it's completely gone. You look forward to eating your next meal the next day, but your body adjusts to not having food for those hours, and it starts. There's a process it goes through. It's hard to explain. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on the cellular level going on with inside of you that you can feel it. You can feel it, and it's a good feeling. It's not a negative feeling at all, and the cravings go away. And like me, once people see your success, it's infectious. I mean, just now people are starting to tell me that they can tell that I've lost weight. I too work out. I got a video that I done about 3 weeks back where I went out metal detecting. I have a group of friends that we get out and go do that once or twice a month. Actually, this weekend they're getting together, but with my wife's current situation, I am not going to be able to go on that particular hunt. So. Yeah, that's how I like getting my exercise. And I'm telling you, it's a workout too. You're talking about stretching and bending and climbing, man. Where we go, we go in wooded areas, to search for the really old colonial type stuff, the very old, 200-year-old relics and coins. I have some of that stuff that I'm going to share with y'all at some point during some of my videos, I don't want to, break everything out all at once. I mean, because, I've got a long way to go to that 100 pounds weight loss mark that I'm trying to reach. Actually, was down as of this past Monday 30 pounds on my journey. So that's 70 pounds I got to lose. And when I get there, I got to make a decision of whether I want to stay there or continue going, because I don't think 100 pounds of weight loss quite puts me in the BMI that is designed for me. So, but first, the 100 pounds has got to go, and then we'll talk about all that. I mean, I'm really enjoying this. I'm telling you what, this has been fun for me. meeting all y'all and the inspiration y'all put out and the different things everyone's doing. Just helps keep me in check to continue my own success. So, like I said yesterday when I was doing Robean's channel, you are my people. What you are going through is a real situation, and you can visually see that you need to do this for your health, for your family, and for the lifestyle of martial arts that you're trying to train for. Will definitely improve with the weight loss. 100% facts. Um, and I know you can do it. If you're strong enough to put yourself out there in front of a video camera and tell the world that you need to lose weight, you definitely have not just the martial arts skill, but you have leadership skills, the ability to tell it like it is, what needs to happen, and it's actually good that you can actually do all that karate, man. I am Team Eagle Fang, by the way. Eagle Fang all the way from me. If there is one character on that show that I can relate to, it is Johnny Lawrence for sure. Johnny Lawrence and me are pretty much the same. I like the music he likes. I like everything. I like everything about Johnny Lawrence, man. But yeah, I guess I've talked too much. I always talk too much. But the name of his channel is Davin Fit. And I'm going to leave a link for everyone to go check him out and show him support. I almost forgot about him, to be honest with you. And I do apologize for that because for some reason, he was commenting on my videos and I commented on his, and for some reason his bell notification got turned off. And just so happened one day his channel popped up. I seen where he had went through a plateau a few weeks back. That was the last video I watched of his. He hit a plateau on the scale. He didn't gain or lose. He just stayed still for an entire week. And I was worried about, with him, giving up, but he didn't. And he is continuing success, which is awesome. Very awesome. And I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the cool kids. Alright, so I guess I better quit gabbing for today. Everybody make sure to go check out David's channel, and until tomorrow, you folks have a good one.